How'd you feel when you heard Eli was getting benched? They offered him to start. They said they'd pull him, and he said, "No, I don't want to be shticky. That's not me." Well, what did you make of the news initially?
Well, I mean, and when I heard it, somebody hit me up. So I said, "You're joking, right?" I thought it was a joke. I'm still stunned and surprised by it. I don't see why it's happening and why they're doing it. I just think it's not right. I personally think it's kind of it's a stain. The season's already been bad. The season is what it is, but I just think this is just a big slap on the organization right here. I don't believe they're letting this happen.
Do you believe, Michael, that this is the end of Manning's tenure and they'll release him at the end of the season?
Well, I think you have the guy he's the best quarterback they've ever had there. He's had the most success of any quarterback they've ever had there. Two-time MVP of the Super Bowl. The guy is an amazing player. Never done anything outside of be a professional at his job. And has this season gone well? No. Has the season gone well for anybody? No. Can you blame Eli Manning for the season? I feel like they're making him the scapegoat on a season that has not gone the way that they wanted to go. And I don't think it's fair to do that to him. I think that they didn't. You look early in the year, his offensive line was nowhere near being anywhere serviceable, and they've gotten better out of late. But before that, weren't serviceable. You have no running game. You're putting everything on this guy. You have a lot of injuries. And on top of it, it's not like the entire team was playing well, and he was the one out of position that was messing everything up. So I look at him as just being a scapegoat. And, I think there are some people there. I feel like, you know what, if anything, I've never seen a coach throw players under the bus like has been happening this year. I just think that I don't think in the general manager side, Jerry Reese has had success in the past, but like Eli, maybe he's not having that much success as of late. And maybe it's time for a change on all fronts. If you're going to get rid of Eli Manning, maybe it's time to just start over with everybody. And I don't see how you're going to take one of the most decorated guys who's been on that team, who's respected and who always handles himself with class, and you're going to do him this way. And I understand more, Colin, if you're saying to me, we have a quarterback that we drafted. We have a quarterback of the future, and it's that guy's time. And nothing against Geno Smith. I love Geno Smith. I have all the respect in the world of Geno Smith, and it's his job to go out there and be in the game when they put him in the game. But that's not your future quarterback. That's not the future of the franchise. So why would you disrespect a guy who has been the franchise for the last 14 seasons? I just don't understand it. I think it's bigger changes than just Eli Manning, if that is the change you're trying to make.